Oh, no. Yeah, Cologne's taken the penalty from the Upper Rhineland, so they might be out of this, and it might be Byzantium. So it'll be Byzantium that's going to probably get third. If Oda isn't careful. Oh, Andalusia is managing to flee. Shama wants another good battle. I'm surprised Serbia's still got some manpower. Byzantium's still got plenty of manpower. France is tapped. Poland is tapped. Cologne is tapped. Great Britain's nearly out. Andalusia. You just got bloody mercs everywhere. Yeah, you got majority mercs. Great Britain is taking the terrain penalty. But depending on how these Byzantine troops do in the reinforcement, the British might win this, especially with rolls like that. Especially if Poland does rolls like that. This is Poland, yeah. Oops. Yeah, because that's the Serbian skill. That one, yeah. So yes, Andalusian troops on the front row taking 15% less fire damage. But is that yes? Cannons on the front row. Yeah. As soon as them cannons went on the front row, it went from being a close call to over. And still had all of these troops. So did he lose? Yeah. Maybe we might need a rule on that. That just seemed a bit unfair. So yeah, I should definitely make a note of doing that rule.
Hey, Brad?
Yeah.
Coach me to join a war just so I get a truce.
I mean, nothing in the rules against that, so. But what you did with the whole colonial thing, we might I'm going to speak to you, and we might have to do a rule with that, just purely that you can't do it if you have a truce with the Overlord.
Well, that'd be Sergi's problem. Make it that rule next week, okay? So it's not my fault.
Yeah, I mean, we might not be we probably won't be inputting new rules until next MP because it's been the late game, but yeah. I mean, like, what you did was fine, it's just with the whole truces, it's like, he can't do anything about it, so.
Can you not truce break on an enforce on that?
No. It's one of those that you physically can't do if you have a truce.
I suppose he could technically just declare war on me with a truce break.
Yeah, but then that's losing -5 stab, and it's... I think the best way to do it is just say you can't declare war on a colonial nation if you have a truce with the Overlord.
It does seriously weaken the New World.
Yeah, but then he's just lost pretty much everything in the New World apart from those few provinces in Alaska.
But you could also just not core it and not have a colonial nation.
Yeah. I mean, I'll speak to Yon and Krish about this and see what they say. But, I mean, so until the end of the game, that will still be legal.
It's not going to help out Oda.
Unfortunately not. But it's still
That's what I want to know.
a good point that's been brought up, so... Oh, you are. Oh, he's gone, but Nagpor, you really are. Nagpor and Mughals. Just giving it your all. I don't know how the hell you're pulling this out of the bag. And I do like what Mughals are doing. They're going in with 40,000 cannons. The combat width is 40. They're going in with 40,000 cannons. So no cannons go on the front row. Because as you see there, as soon as the cannons go on the front row, the lines break. And that's when they lose the battle. That is fucking genius. I mean, that's how it should be fought. You know, always go in with just that. But the fact that Mughals have realised what Qing and Nepal are doing, and I may have just spoiled this for you by pointing it out in the recording, but that is fantastic. That is genuinely fantastic. Because you are winning the battles because cannons are going on the front row for Nepal, because they have 80,000 cannons. You know, they have 40,000 cannons too much. So when the infantry break, cannons are put on the front row. You may be bringing in more infantry as reinforcements, but you get the cannons on the front row, boom. It's just, you know, they take double damage, that breaks apart, and it just breaks apart the entire front line. So even if you're getting in the infantry to replace it after the broken, it's just, you've already taken such a morale hit. That is, because how have I just realised that's how he's winning these battles? Maybe I should, along with the video on score, also do a video on combat compositions and everything, because at the end of the day I want everyone to be good players. We have such a large skill gap in our multiplayers, and I like that, but I just want everyone to become better players, because it's just so much better when you get good wars, when you see people who should not be doing this are doing this. But then again, they're only doing this because they're playing better than these, and if you lower the skill gap, then you're not going to get that as much, and it will end up being more of an arithmetic fight. But yeah. Oh well. Alaska over here doing their part. Another battle going down over here. I've just realised I'm feeling fucking dumb because I've only just realised this, but I know how Mughals and Nagpur are winning these fights where they shouldn't be winning them against the Asians. Basically, Mughals are going in with 40,000 cannons. Only 40,000 cannons. So they're always on the back row. They never go on the front row. Whereas Qing, Oda, Nepal are going in with like nearly 100,000 cannons. So if they don't reinforce their infantry in time, because they don't want to, because it takes double damage as reserves, double morale damage as reserves, their cannons reinforce the front line. And as soon as their cannons reinforce the front line, they break. And they take such a morale hit that no matter how much they reinforce, they've lost. And I've only just realised that's how they're winning these battles they should not be winning.
What happened to me? Oh, I fixed my name.
Like, holy shit. Mughals, you up. That's great. And, yeah. Not exactly the main part of America that I remember.
So is Mughals actually winning?
Well, they've got the war score, and they haven't lost. It hasn't been like, oh, Oda's come over with the Qing troops and they've just, struck at them and, it's been a wipe. They've held their own. They've still got land occupied in Nepal. They have lost 2 forts. But Adran has just joined in on Nagpur's side.
Oh, shit.
So, when they were heavily, right, Nepal side had like 420,000 infantry, Nagpur had like 150,000, 200,000. Nagpur's side now has 685,000 infantry.
Okay, I'm gonna join and return and take Alaska off him.
Oh, no, please don't. Because I shouldn't really be having you guys in this chat, and now that I've just told you this, and now you're making a decision based on what I've just told you, shows that I'm interfering when I'm an observer, and I shouldn't be doing that.
I was always going to try and take Alaska off him. I just didn't know that Adran had joined. It's just going to...
Plus, I just feel shitty that you're taking all these colonies off him and he can't do anything about it because of the truce.
Yeah, well, I feel far worse for Ireland. If I'm honest.
Yeah, but Ireland didn't join in because he didn't want to.
Yeah, but I made him join.
You made him join?
I mean, taking... Like, Ireland had half of America, and now he has none of America.
Yeah, but he had a choice to join in.
I was under strict orders to attack Ireland, so even if he had joined, I still didn't do it.
So, well, that's what I'm saying is, like, Ireland could have joined in, whereas Oda physically can't, and I just...
Oh, right, yeah, but okay, but it's Ireland, though.
Yeah?
It's Ireland.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I think he only has Ireland, right?
Well, yeah, he's just... That's how he's played the game. So...
Yeah, so he could manage like 40,000 troops against my 100,000.
I just feel bad knowing you're doing that to Oda. Like, it's within the rules as far as the rules are, but I just feel... Ugh. I just feel dirty.
Join anyway because I want the truce.
Yeah. And another battle!
So the thing is that they...
All Mughals have gone in with more cannons there this time.
They're aware of this in the MP, so what they do is they don't core it until the truce is up, and then they core it.
Yeah, and with it not causing overextension because it's New World, then... There are ways around it, but yeah, it's one of those grey areas at the minute. It's just a grey area until I get a definitive on what Christian Yones say. But 2 battles going on, and... Right, so Nagpur are going to win that one. Can they reinforce the other one? Can they get them in time? In fact, are they going to win it before? I mean, that's a very nice fire. That's a very nice roll there. And that was enough. Oh, my God. So, if A New Hope was when Nagpur and Mughals carpet sieged all of the Delhi in Heartland, and if the Empire Strikes Back was Oda arriving, Return of the Jedi is Ajuran just coming in and fucking shit up.
They're slightly more Irish West Indies than I thought they were.
Oh. What do you mean? Like...
I mean, I landed a stack on Cuba, and I went charging after them, and there were suddenly 50,000 of them.
Oh, yeah, there's, I can't say how many, but there's a lot.
It's alright.
You done goofed up. And more battles going on in Poland. In fact, that was I missed that battle because I was watching the battle over in India. I'm sorry, guys in Europe. I'm sorry I missed that one.
Oh, fucking New World is where it's at.
I did make a joke earlier when we had all the 3 player wars going on that I'll go and watch the Malayan War against Australia. Because if I can't please everyone by watching all the player wars at the same time, I just won't please anyone and just go watch Malaya kick the AI's ass. So you were getting some love there, Lep. I mean, I didn't watch it, but I thought of you.
You thought about watching it?
Yeah.
That's what really counts.
Yes. See, I wanted to go watch you, but I couldn't. But in my heart, that's what I desired.
I need so much admin power.
What's your 3rd great power?
Yeah, I'm going to be number 1 after this one.
Fucking hell.
Anytime anyone says Jack is a shit player, remind them that I began this session with 5 morale and no great power status, and now look at me.
I mean, you're not a shit player. You're not an incredible player. You're that player that teeters between being below average and above average, and you just sort of...
that just likes to have fun.
Yeah, there is that. You do way too much. You're not suited for a competitive because you do way too much fun shit.
Far better place if I'd just gone, okay, Oda, you win. But instead I went, no, 20,000 ducats of debt.
Wait, what?
4,000 of which was the institution. I paid it off.
How many times have I heard you say that when you've been a replacement for somebody?
The worst part is I've also got 6 corruption because of the unrest.
We have peace! Nagpur has won this, and
No, that's real bad.
they got... what's Blep saying? Okay, something bad happens to him going through Facebook, so I should probably just message him on Facebook and be like, you're dead. But yeah, Nagpur got peace. You know what? You needed Ajiran to help you win that war, but Nagpur and Mughals, fucking hell. You did incredible.
Missed out without me joining, and now I'm kind of screwed.
Oda's coming to reap revenge. You've got just over a year to go.
That's fine.
I don't really need to get down on my swearing. I swear far too much. I need to make this a family-friendly show. Great Britain is going at it against Serbia. And Serbia, has your morale dropped? Your discipline, or am I seeing things? Has it always been that way? Let me know down in the comments. Ugh. Right. So they're going to go back and retake that siege. How Great Britain got any troops waiting? Yo, Cologne has though. Damn, so that's just under 200,000 angry Germans waiting behind the Andalusian meat shield.
Oh, I've got Irish Canada separatists.
Irish Canadian separatists.
Yep.
Ugh. I don't know what's worse, that or the fact that Britain has Irish ideas, which I still cannot get over. So 200,000 Germans were there backing up the Andalusians, saying, "Oh, don't worry, if you get attacked, we'll reinforce." The French, Serbs, and Byzantines arrive, and they turn tails and run. Andalusia, you're on your own. Fucking love this game. Revolutionary Prussia has a truce with Great Britain. Huh.
Break his alliance?
No, he's still got the alliance. $9,490.
There go the Irish Canada separatists.
So Oda has 7,100. So he's only 200 points behind Great Britain. And 500 points ahead of Byzantium. That's sort of keeping a constant there. We have 28 minutes left of this session. So will we reach 1750?
Attack again.
Because if we do, we'll be on schedule, and for, or what I guess would have 3 more sessions, including this one.
Merchants of Great Britain again.
So hopefully, because then we won't clash with the next multiplayer, which I can actually talk about, because by this time this episode comes out, it will be announced. So yes, next multiplayer. Beginning on May the 9th, is it? Is Is it May the 9th, Jack? I don't know. Did I tell you when it starts?
The
The next multiplayer. I think it's May the 9th it starts. It is... No, not May 9th. May 8th. That's the one. For Custom Nation multiplayer. That's when you really see who understands the game and not. It's how they build their custom nations.
That, haven't I?
Yeah, you probably...
Plans for that game.
Yeah, you probably don't want to say anything. Since this will go out when people know. I think you do you. You do whatever's going to make it a fun game for you. You know, not do an idea which gives you an extra 100% Condotti area which you're never going to use, like last time.
Good idea.
I mean, yeah, an extra 40,000 troops. Why not? But
I wouldn't be involved. It was actually really rather well calculated, because I was basically thinking, well, if I only join with a couple of troops, nobody will realise how weak I am.
I mean, when they stack wipe those troops.
Well, no, but like not even just the troop quality, just like my entire nation collapsing.
Oh, that reminds me of talking about stack wipes. Remember when I stack wiped you in Iberia? Can you remember that? Because fucking Blep wouldn't give you access. So you couldn't retreat. Was it that? I think that was what happened, and I stack wiped your entire army.
Maybe. I think I've been stack wiped a few times.
Yeah. For reference, he was a custom nation in the Russian region. I was Italian, Blep was in Maghreb, and Young was Pontus, and we all went to war with Jack, and Jack had 150,000 troops that retreated to Iberia. They then fought, or was he in Iberia or something, or you had your troops there, I can't remember how, but then I just came around, I attacked you in a battle, and then because Blep revoked your access or something, you couldn't retreat, and you just got stack wiped, and your entire army just melted.
I remember almost getting stack wiped and then immediately cancelling the Condottieri, thus proving it was a wonderful idea.
I don't remember that. That might have been when you were trying to prop up Turtland against Pontus.
That's when...
That was great proxy plays, that was.
Turtland, and then I turned it into a real war, which I wasn't involved in, and killed Turtland.
Yeah, who was... Was it you that was propping up Turtland, or was it Yeah, because you were sending troops through Turtland, and so then Yom was like, well, fuck this, and just carpet siege Turtland, and had Turtland just fall apart.
He trapped me on Hormuz. I got completely trapped, and then I immediately cancelled.
Yes, I remember that, yeah. Oh, fucking hell, there's so many great memories from that multiplayer. And I hope this next custom nation is going to be it.
From the first one I ever did with you.
Oh, what, when you were Great Britain and I was Austria?
Lost a war. I started a new war against France, moved over and stack wiped the entire army.
I remember when you were like, oh yeah, no, it's fine guys, I've got a fort in every province in Great Britain. And the next session, France just lands troops in Great Britain and fucking sieges you. I fucking remember that. That's when I learned that you do talk yourself up a bit to make yourself seem a bit more powerful than you are.
I was saying, Brad, this war's not going to go very well. Lots of people are going to join. They hate you, and you're going, no, they won't.
I didn't expect Poland to stab me in the back like that. And Papal State. I had two allies, okay, and then there was just you that I was just using you to beat France. Poland and Papal State, yeah, and Poland and Papal State were both my allies, and thought that fucking I was trying to become super friendly with you, and so betrayed me because I was using you to kill France.
Even though I hated you.
Yeah, and basically forced us two together by betraying us. And
at the very beginning, I was like, does anyone want to kill Brad? I don't like this Brad guy.
Yeah, I remember you fucking coming in there and saying, right, I'm Great Britain. Like, this is 1444. Before the game even starts, I am Great Britain. I demand that I have Gibraltar, Sicily, Crete, Cyprus. I need naval bases in the Mediterranean.
No,
and I'm like, no, fuck off.
I said I want every island. I just want to be an island nation with every island.
Yeah, and we're like, it's 1444. Fuck off, mate.
I was like, that's what my goal. Like, my goal was not to win the game. My goal was to own every island.
I also love the whole misunderstanding between you and Rodolfo. Like, you get Western Iberia. Well, he thought that meant just Portugal, and you thought that meant Western Iberia, which is Portugal and Galicia. You just fell out over Galicia.
No, the biggest part of it was Mexico, because we said...
Oh, yes, Mexico as well. I mean, a big part was Iberia, and then, yeah, Mexico.
And Rodolfo went colonial Mexico. Shit, which doesn't have any development, and I get all the good bit. Like, no.
I really do hope this next multiplayer has good fucking music like that. Because you can really... Great thing about Custom Nations is you can make that nation your own. You're not playing France. You know, you're not playing some country from history. You are playing your country that you have made, and it is your baby. You have got your own lore behind it, your own roleplay, and this is you.
You won't let me use any of the exploits.
Well, no, because they're exploits.
No, but they're funny.
Yeah, but they're exploits.
Oh.
Like, no. Like, I'm gonna have to... Because we're announcing on Friday. So, we're gonna have to go over the rules tomorrow night. Just double check them all.
I'd like to reveal some of the exploits I found on stream.
Yeah, go for it, because they're all banned.
Which will let you pick any government form you want.
The Republican one. Is that the Republican one?
It's if you pick... It's like, oh god, I can't remember what it was now.
Is it the one where you pick one of the Republican things, you get Vish Republic for free?
Yeah, and then it gives you a bunch of them. I found that it worked for some other things, like I think you could get Ambrosian Republic with it too.
Yeah.
A Prussian monarchy, unfortunately, but...
Yeah, it's anything to do with monarchies, isn't republics. You can get from it, any Republican, I believe.
I imagine there's probably some that work with other things that they just haven't...
Yeah. So anything like that is classed as an exploit and it is banned for people who are watching this and going to take part in the MP. I mean, I will be going over everyone's custom nations before the MP, but... Yeah.
The strategy that Flory Warrior did, where he released as Poland and then did a whole bunch of stuff to go and get both the government form and be a horde at the same time for, like, I think 130% cavalry combat ability is also banned.
Yeah. Yes. Anything like that is just... Custom nations are super fun, but super exploitable. And if you want somebody to find exploits, Jack's your man. Right, you need 30 more dev to beat Adjaran. He's just going to dev up a bunch of times. Byzantium's getting some separate... Oh, Byzantium's getting a lot of rebels in Cologne. Sieging down Cairo like a boss.
Sergio would be irritated if I spent a bunch of points giving up.
I mean, he's not here next session. He needs a replacement for next session. So just say you're not going to do it on the recording. Do it, and then blame whoever takes over next session.
That means I can't boast about it, and that's the whole point of doing it.
Well, then don't give a shit what Sergio thinks.